Happy Chief has had to come in to the studio today to fill in for a man who has decided not to front.
Well, look, Spud got the opportunity to get away for the weekend with the family, and he asked me if I could help out. More than happy to, Jim.
So instead of graciously accepting the fact that he could slip away, what Spud's decided to do from wherever he is give us a text strafing for the last 45 minutes, basically rubbing our nose in the fact that we're here working and he ain't. So what we're going to do is hand the floor over to our man, the Wolf, who's got something nice and ready for Spud Reed.
Danny Frawley was, and I place extra emphasis on the word was, once a loyal ally with whom we were happy to have alongside us in the trenches. His decision to abandon his hard-working, I would say overworked, colleagues in the middle of a punishing and demanding football schedule smacks of self-interest and a total disregard for the very qualities we stand for at Triple M. Selflessness, unity, lack of ego and togetherness.
Yes.
Indulging himself with a group of men who, truth be known, don't like him in a game of social tennis is nothing more than a head-wobbling expedition. A mere look at me exercise. Now, this is the interesting point, Chief. When asked why he elected to go bush rather than fulfil the fundamental requirements of his contract here at Triple M, he replied, and I quote, "I'm bigger than the group. I've gone past, Chief, so he needs to fill in for me when I demand it. I have developed my comedic," this is Spud talking, "I've developed my comedic abilities on Fox over the last few years to the point where I've carried the group in there for 2 years now. Get Damo to do something. I can't do it all."
Oh, no.
Frawley's forgotten where he comes from. Once a country boy with a big heart and a sense of family, in this case us, Triple M. He now rampages through various media organisations with a total disregard for those around him and the etiquette that we all here adhere to religiously in this business we hold sacred.
Yes.
As the current holder of the Golden Flute, that would be me.
Yes.
I propose that it be passed on to Frawley in an intervention style, last-ditch attempt to bring him back to earth.
Well, Garry, wait, hang on, we need to close it off.
Nice, Garry.
Very well said.
Well, can we make a decision here, as four of us? I mean, I'm the flute man, and I'm happy to have it. Why am I the flute again? I've forgotten.
Yeah, because of your
Mont Blanc pen.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
Getting Dino to get
now,
the
Danny,
refill.
no one sort of lobs the flute onto him because he's the holder of it. Now, clearly it's gone to his head. He thinks he can do what he wants in this business and just looks at us and treats us with contempt. I think in the very best intervention, this is what needs to be done for him, not for us. We need to give it to him in an attempt to wake him up.
Well, the photos are on Facebook and Twitter, triplem.com.au. Get stuck into there. And this is Spud. Where is he? Cobden.
Cobram.
Yeah.
Playing tennis.
So up near Echuca, on the river there. Is that where he is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cobram Baruga. So can I pass it on or not?
So it's gone to New South Wales.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. No, you can, Garry.
Thank you, Damo. Thank you.
I can't believe you've launched at a man that has no right of reply, cannot be here to defend himself.
Haven't you got your phone on?
He is sitting up wherever he is, spending quality time with his family, as I'm sure everyone here would love to do if they got the opportunity.
Okay.
He works hard. He is a loyal ally.
No, he doesn't.
No, we all have the opportunity. We just said no.
The man should be
I
respected
drove
for what he
back
brings to
3
the table.
hours with a cat in the car to be here. Well, where's he?
He doesn't
Got a
work hard.
cat sitting with me the whole way home.
That in itself is another story that should be discussed. But how dare you, Lone Wolf, say an egoless environment here?
No, I said the qualities we stand for.
Yes.
Selflessness, unity, lack of ego,
That is
and
in
togetherness.
itself. That
Togetherness,
in
Chief.
Itself.
So
It's one of the greatest things of
I
all
want you
time.
to Twitter, triplem.com.au, and I'm going to leave it to our audience. Facebook, Twitter, email or text. Should Spud now be the holder of the Golden Flute that he
Here
can't...
he is, the photo of him in Cobram, playing tennis, with a Triple M Golf Day polo shirt on. That's how he's rolling up
He's
there.
rubbing our face in
That's
it.
what he's doing.
Not. He's
Rubbing-
spreading the word about Triple M.
Let us know. I watched the show on Fox Intervention. The bloke thinks he's going okay. He comes into the room and there's all the people close to him who smacks him around the ears and say, "You got to get off crack." Or you got Spud.
Not that Benny's on.
No, he's got to get off himself, Spud.
Okay.
He's standing here with some minnow, like a bloody jockey with a West Coast Eagles T-shirt on and Tiger Woods hat, holding a
You know
beer.
what it is? I'll tell you what it is, Jim. He's looked around here and he's gone. I sort of don't get my due, just desserts because Jim's a big operator. Chief's really my boss. Damo's got me covered.
Push on, Spud. You're doing great work.
So he thought, where can I go where I can be big? the number one man. I know. I'll go to Cobram and I'll strut around there and everyone will go, there's Spud. Oh, I got on your Spud, great bloke the are, Spud. And he'll pump himself up and that stupid look on his face and the walk like a bloody Neanderthal wandering around going, look at me.
Spud.
I'll tell you what, I am halfway through a tiebreaker here against Knackers McCormick, and I tell you what, Knackers is next to you at the moment. I said, sorry, Knackers, my phone is going berserk. We've got people here at the Centre Court. I'm actually about to play on Centre Court this afternoon.
Are you the celebrity draw
what is
card?
going on at Triple M? They do get it up here, boys. You've got to understand.
Are you the celebrity draw card for the Cobram Open, eh?
Gary,
What?
I'm just getting back to me grassroots. The Kerrang people have been flood-stricken. They have been, in a world of hurt. We're just up here giving something back to a country town. That's right, Jason. It's good to see someone in there solid.
You are the man, Spud.
I gave something back last night, but I came back to fulfil my commitments.
Chief Solid.
Well, this has been planned for a long time. And tell that little skeletal bag of pus, JB, there.
Damo.
Tell you what, I'm getting texts left, right and centre putting you in, Garry. I understand it, you're giving it to me, but there's a lot of... And as for that four-eyed Mr. Sherman Peabody, I tell you what, have a look at his arms. They're like pieces of cotton. I tell you what, Damo, talking about getting ahead of yourself, you wouldn't be able to break a plate at the moment if it wasn't for the guys around you. You get titbits here, titbits there. Lift, mate. Lift.
I know what's
something.
happened. I think I've finally worked it out, Chief. Now, you're not with us on a Saturday, but Jim, you will just... I think Damo's got the better of him in the last couple of Saturdays.
Slapped him round.
A couple of clips. So
slapped him round.
I need a break from him.
You would all
That's what's
agree
happened, Dan.
there's no way known I am getting the golden trumpet for this. Coming up to country, central Victoria, the rhythm stick, mate, the charisma stick is still far and away, shoulders above me.
Not according to our Twitter followers.
Trying to spend some family... Hey, well, get on your tweet and tweet away, you little listeners out there, and give me some feedback, because I tell you what...
Spud,
yes.
Ever since Damo told you to grow up, I think it's knocked the wind out
I
of you.
think it has too.
I think it's
I'll
knocked
tell
the
you what,
sharp edges off you, Spud.
Cobram.
It's going to take me 4 hours to get back. Will you be still on air? Because I tell you what, Damo, when you wake up one of these days and you're staring at the sky, mate, I tell you what, I've had a gutful of you. You're a sniper, bro.
Damo said to me, when Spud threatens violence, I know I've got him. He's
Spud,
he thinks he's got you.
Spud,
I'll
I
tell you
need to
what,
chat to
Gaz,
you.
I'm quite happy to threaten him with violence because that'll be just the start of it.
I need to chat to you, Spud, about a couple of things. First and foremost, I do not believe in a heartbeat. I could not believe at any stage that Damo could have the better of you on air, mate. But I want to know how the form on court is, brother. What's going on?
It's not great, mate.
Really?
It's not great. No, I'm in a tiebreaker with, as I said, Knackers up here. He's 65. He's running around the court. I'll send a photo of him in about half an hour. It's a bit embarrassing, to be brutally honest. I thought I had him early. But his little drop shots, obviously I'm not that quick off the mark, and his drop shots over the net. The grass courts after the floods, fair to say, it's not suiting my game at the moment.
Spud, I want you to listen. I want to give you the feedback, all right? I'm not editing these, all right, Warrior?
Oh, that'll be right, Gaz.
Polydamas Zakai Apocus. He says, dickhead. Christopher says, bloody Spud getting the Triple M room instead of playing tennis. Chris Miller, what are you doing, Spud? Andrew Rogers says there's a fair bit of head wobble amongst all those tennis boys. Joshua, that's my mate's old man. Suzanne says, oh no, she supports you. Mark says, what is that stain on Spud's shirt? Can't afford to wash the gear. The comedian's lost his way. Which one's Spud, says Damien. Russ says, get back and call a footy. Who does he think he is, says Justin. Bradley says, bloody Spud, do your job. Lenny says, laughing out loud, we're working here, talking shit about footy with your mate. Sounds like hard. That's a fair point.
Spud, there are a lot of people supporting you there. He's just glossing over those.
That's 27-1 in the space of 30 seconds.
I did have a St Kilda jumper in the bag, I got to be honest, and the girl said, you wear that, Dad. You absolutely lost the plot. So I did keep that in the bag, thank God.
I can't believe you're on holidays while we're working.
That's just the question.
Yeah.
If it's good enough for all of us to be here, where the hell are you?
Yeah, what's that about?
What are you just able to roll your own show here? Is that how it works?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jay should look after me because Jace was going to do Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
So I've then swapped for him out of the goodness of heart because he's got his show inside on a Tuesday. So I was going to do the Anzac Day Clash, one of the biggest games of the year. I said, no, I'll be a team man, Jace. You can do Monday.
Well,
I'll
you
do
and Jace
Tuesday.
just
But
work
the
out what
payoff,
you want to do.
the payoff was for Jace to do the preview today.
Absolutely.
Port Adelaide Gold Coast. So the facts are...
Spud, it's like JB and Wolf have never missed a day in their life.
We
Never,
haven't.
never,
we haven't.
never.
Turn it up.
I've driven 6 hours with a cat to be here.
6 hours
Yeah.
now. What'd you go back and there twice?
And I thought you were the leader of this group.
I've allowed the Foster nearly kill me.
Yeah, Jim's had an half hour sleep. He's wandered in here.
Spud, what about the beautiful Keely? How's her tournament going?
Keely, I've got to be honest, she's a very determined young lady, Keely, but it's fair to say the judge and the tournament directors had a bit of a word to Keely about a few dubious line calls.
Oh, no.
Yeah, where does she get that from?
6-all in the tiebreak, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where she
Bloody
got that
Anita.
from. But
Does she get physical, Spud, when things go against her?
When she says it's out and it's clearly in, everyone looks at me and I have to walk away, to be brutally honest. I haven't got the heart to say, Keely, come on.
Well, Spud, as we let you go, when are you drifting back to civilization? Any
I'm
time?
back
Any time this year, or?
No, Sunday afternoon. I'll be back with the Chiefs Sunday night. And
What?
So
You're
TV's
coming back
okay.
for your
Love
Fox
him
job,
with
but
bloody
not your
Chief.
Triple M mates.
You can do TV.
I've got the semi-final this afternoon and the final of the E-grade singles in the morning, hopefully.
Oh, we've had a call through from a man called John Sam Newman that wants a piece of Spud.
That's next.
He wants a piece of Spud, the Foss.
I'd be listening, Spud.
Listen in,
I'm going to
Foss.
listen. All right.
Damo reckons you're soft too. Damo reckons he thinks he can beat you, he reckons.
No, I don't actually.
Tell Mr. Four Eyes, if he doesn't get the quaddie today, Mr. Sherman, why don't you just walk down the street today with a bit of sun? I want to see the sun glistening off your receding hairline, my
Gary,
friend.
just give us the numbers for Randwick Quaddy, all right, when you get off the phone. That's all we need.
Actually, I might start calling you V-head, mate, because that's your hairdo at the moment. It's just a big V at the front. Just the bonce has started to get a bit
Denny's
bigger than
talking about,
the
fashion.
feathers, mate. You are losing your feathers, Damo.
Yeah, I have been for about 20 years, Danny.
Good luck, Spud. Good luck, mate.
The last 6 months, they're just sort of...
He reckons,
wavy hair.
he can punch your head in, he said to me in the ad break.
Damo's got that wavy hair. It's waving him goodbye.
Get on court and get the business done, Spud.
Get in front of a mirror, Spud, and have a look at yourself.
Go get a life, boys. Get up to the computer. Come on. I nearly said something else too, by the way, so I better leave.
All right then, Spud.